Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where there's been a bit of a time skip, both in real life and in the game, because I've not been recording since 2024. Welcome to 2025, for me anyway. Right, I have finally managed to get a war going by... pissing off the Japanese enough that they will accept the fact that I'm going to war with them. Possibly because they no longer have any money to buy me off. That took literally forever. They only have one province anyway. And I have 5 battleships here to go and send over there. The reason I'm doing this, apart from grabbing South Hokkaido, is literally to eliminate a player. Because I think this love-in that we're dealing with, where everybody loves everybody, or at least everybody loves us, is unsustainable. So I've signed an alliance with the British, hoping that that leads to some war. And yeah, if we start eliminating these smaller countries, so Japan... Soviets, maybe China, France. If we finish these guys off, then there should be more freedom for us to do stuff. We have the largest economy. I think we have the largest fleet as well. Yeah, we do. So yeah, this should be no issue at all. But hopefully it will be a spark of bigger, more exciting conflicts. Welcome back. Well, here's one. So we conquered Belarus for some reason. How and why? I don't know. I guess the army woke up. I think it was ungoverned. Or it was possibly allied with Japan or something stupid. Anyway, we've taken Belarus. That's quite a nice little pickup. We should take South Hokkaido next turn, which will eliminate Japan. And China has declared war on us. So we'll go over there and we'll grab northeastern China as well, which is, again, nice little pickup. But yeah, has anyone reacted to this? Nope. Oh, but I do think the AI will recalibrate once we knock out two nations. Good grief! A battle, it's been so long. And it's a tricky one as well, because this is a battle cruiser of dubious quality. We have, to be fair, pretty out-of-date ships here, because it's been so long that I need to do another round of refits. I do now have gas turbines. I could probably start doing that, but I've done so much of like the refitting and stuff. I just can't be bothered. And they're good enough. So, what we're going to do is going to split everybody up. I'm going to switch our torpedoes off. Ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba. But it's good to have some actual battles. Wow, that one looks quite odd. I do like it though with the twins over the triple. Anyway, let's find this battle cruiser. There's also a convoy somewhere. Could have started me a bit closer, game, surely. Ah, there we go. Right. Let's have a look. Wow. I did say of dubious quality, right? Okay, so we have 6 guns aside, because they're still using wing turrets. Bloody hell, it's not the fastest in the world. Its armour is okay. It's not great quality anymore. Only Krupp 1, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. Mark II guns, though. Fucking hell. China had no ships at all when I started the war against them. So I didn't prepare for them having anything. I guess this was in mothballs or something, and they've reactivated it. Alright, we'll push in with the cruisers. Don't want the destroyers getting too close, as these transports do have some Mark IV 4-inch. Transports are going to get pretty savaged. Oh, there's the battle cruiser. Jesus. Okay. Pipinos. If they keep coming at you like that, you might be able to get a shot off on them. Let's get your torpedoes on the go, shall we? So I reckon they're coming about. Ow. Okay, you can fire. Thank you. Let's turn you away a little bit. Most torpedoes, I can't possibly fit through that gap. Nope. That is a hit. Destroyers can finish off the transports, I think. 7-inch guns actually doing damage. Yeah, Pipinos, I'm going to order to withdraw completely. Right, now you've got a good shot. Line it up and send it. Send that shit off. Actually, no, hold. I want to get more in front of them. Tends to be more effective. Good hits. Right. Now. Torpedoes away. Already pretty badly damaged is the Kunming. And she's about to take a whole bunch of torps. Goodbye. Ah, it's good to be back. Ah, this stuff much better. Sail up here and sink all this rubbish. Ah. Good. Yeah, a couple of light cruisers and a couple of destroyers easily destroying a battle cruiser is Not ideal if you're the Chinese. Oh, what a shame for them. No, we're going to fight to the end. Jesus Christ. Give up. So I actually have quite a large fleet here. I had to send the rest, well, not all the battleships, but some of them over here because you need quite a lot to invade. But I think that's it. Do you have any more? Are you repairing a ship? Yeah, this one's coming out. There's got another ship coming out of mothballs, I think. Everyone still loves us. Yeah, we need to eliminate China. And then I think someone will go, actually, we hate you now. Yes, more. We have the King Dao. Another one of those Daton class. This time it's been engaged by the Kriti class, the Exarchos. We also have Participes, which I think was the ship that sank the other one. And we have a destroyer. Good. It's good to be back. If you're commenting, but the game's dead. Yeah, sort of. I've made a whole video about that, which will be out before this video, actually. So, yeah, just go watch that. You can hear my thoughts about all that. But, yeah. Being a single-player game, yeah, it's different. It's a very different thing. No one's stopping you continuing to play and enjoy this. And you might be wondering, wait a minute, why are you on 1.6.1.4, which is not a. So when I start a campaign, I create a version locked copy of the game just to make sure that there's no boo-boos. Ever since I did that campaign where I made all the ships disappear. So, yeah, if that's what you're wondering about, 1.7 will be coming, I'm sure, but not for a little bit, because there's plenty of this campaign to go. I'd like to have some actual big wars at the end with all the cool ships that I've got to build. Let's try some AP on it. Overpenning. That was decent. Look at that. I'm taking quite a lot of damage just from the kind of chip damage that we're doing. Damage to their upper works. A main belt pen. Whew. They've lost a gun. I don't know which one. Oh, I think it might be the centre line. Yep, centre line turret's been taken out of action. Gone. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's still annoying that happens. It's one change I don't like. Where did you take all that damage from? 8s. Yeah, just gunned it down with 8-inch guns at close range. Oh, China. You got any more antiques in storage? No, doesn't look like it. So this should just be a case of finishing off this invasion. Ah, there we go. People's Republic of China has gone. Okay, so we've eliminated 2 more players. I'd quite like to go for France and or the Soviet Union next, but currently everybody still loves us. but we should start to see a shift. So Britain is starting to go against the Soviets. What do the Soviets even have left? Just like one province somewhere? Yeah, they've still got this one. So yeah, they're not a problem. But yeah, the AI loves to pick on the smaller nations. So we need to get rid of them in order for them to kick off and give us the option of an interesting fight. Because I think, you know, France, the Soviet Union, they're not interesting. These two are not interesting. The Netherlands, I think, is also pretty badly hurt, although they do have some stuff and they do have some ships. But it would be Spain, Britain, or Germany that we really want to have a go at. Oh yeah, and the Dutch own this as well, I guess. But welcome back. Well, with excuse me, with everything kind of looking a little bit quiet, I think it's time to do some refits. You probably order refits, but I'm just gonna throw some refits in. I think I might build a new destroyer actually, as well. So the Lesvos is going to refit mode because we should have access to the Mark V torpedo. Yes, we do. Mark V gun, although that's going to need some adjustments. We can give them oil 3. Okay, let's have a look at the boilers. We can get to 89% with the steam. No, diesels are heavier. Gas is even cheaper, although it doesn't make them very expensive. You need to do that because we're going to try and up their speed. There we go. See, now we can push the speed. Now we've got the high-end engines. We just need to figure out what to do about those guns. So she did carry 8 before. I think we might be able to get 9 guns on instead. A bit weird, XY, but it works. We can also go from quad to a quintuple launcher. So 39s. What's the default length? 41s. Let's make them 45s. We do want some radar, some sonar. We can get oxygen torps. We can get autoloaders, superior turrets, and this, and this. All good. What's my flash fire chance? 1.1%. Do you know what? We could experiment here. What happens if I swap them to super heavy shells? 2.8. Yeah, screw it. Super heavy 5-inch shells. To give them just a little bit more punch. Good grief, the cost. But it does smell. Can't really fix very much of this, can I? What is so fucking expensive? The engines. I wonder if I slow down by a knot. Nah, they're still very expensive. I might need to fix that. Oh yeah, there's like there's a 0 in there. There shouldn't be. No, those are way too expensive. I'll make a note of that. Make gas turbines cheaper. Make gas turbines cheaper. Right. I mean, it's carrying a lot of gun for a very small ship. And that's kind of the trade-off that we've got here. That we're just carrying an awful lot of gun for a ship this small. But let's save that and get those refitting. And I think as well, we just need a brand new destroyer design. That's maybe not quite as crazy as this one. Maybe a more, maybe not conventional, but a different destroyer. Anyway, those can get refitted. And we can build a new one. So I think those are just modern destroyer leaders. So we can look into. I think we get like a hybrid or a advanced something destroyer somewhere. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Oh, we get the flotilla leader destroyer. They can be utterly vast, and I don't want that, so I'm going to reduce beam and draft and size. I'm going to try and do this at a 5,000 ton destroyer. It's still very big. Very, very big. Imported tower. Imported. Curious word. All right. Oh, look at these interesting funnels. Very interesting. How fast can this go? 38. Yeah, let's actually make a properly fast destroyer. Fucking hell, the engines. Yeah, I need to fix that cost. In fact, I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back in a moment. Right, welcome back. I have adjusted that to... Well, they're still expensive. They're still the most expensive of the options. But given that they give you quite a lot of horsepower per ton, they're actually a lot cheaper for a fast ship than a diesel. So if I swap to diesels, that's incredibly expensive. I mean, this is still very, very expensive, but it's not quite as ridiculous. Maybe we need to make them cheaper again. But yeah, look at that. If you swap to steam, yeah, they're actually cheaper than steam because they're giving you more horsepower per ton. Oh yeah, I need to reduce my beam as well. That will save me some money. And my draft. And then we're going to go for 5,000 tons. And now we're looking at a really reasonably priced ship. Also, the Lesvos, now that they're swapped to gas turbines, gets a massive price reduction. So yeah. This is one of the advantages of the way the Dreadnought Improvement Project works now. It's very easy to go in and adjust this kind of thing. So yeah, one of those work. Lovely. And then yeah, we're going to need a secondary tower. What have we got here? 10. I mean, I'd like this one. I can leave a space for torpedoes. Potentially, I can get 2 torpedo launchers on here. One there, one there. .24-inch oxygen torps. Always fun. Okay. And then main guns. I think 5s. Possibly twins? I mean... it's still a lot of gun to fit on a ship. 8. 8 5-inch guns. Secondary 2-inch might actually be useful on a DD. Especially if we can fit a bunch of them. Not fit any in here. Oh, I can do it with twins. Oh, let's go all twins then. Just for a little bit of extra spiciness. Oh, I can fit one up there, but not with a giant gun like that. I think I prefer. I don't want a single centerline 2-inch anyway, so that's fine. Okay, we. Do you know what? Let's go for an Orcs 5. So that's a. Not a. It's not a. Is that a Codlag? Setup. Pretty modern stuff. The anti-flood system's heavy. I'm about to add some more heavy stuff to the ship. Won't bother with the RDF. Yeah, it doesn't say much. I think we'll go super heavy. 5-inch. 45s again. And the 2-inch we'll just make as long as possible. 44s. Weights. Mostly it's going on the hull. The tower's pretty heavy. It is the best in terms of stats. Not saving that much with the smaller towers. Then it's fuel. And the funnel. It's just literally just the ship. It's heavy. I could dump out the fuel, I guess. Could go cramped. Still 10%. I could, of course, just make the ship larger. Until we hit the... Yeah, that. So we could go 500. I guess we need to within 6%. I think what else we could do. Also, this has no armor, which is a bit of an issue. 0.8, 0.4, 0.4, 0.2. Okay, 6. How much do I have to lose? I need to lose like 300 tons. Okay, let's go for a teeny tiny tower. And now I think I'm actually going to swap that to a triple. And bring back... And just put some 2-inch guns up there. I'm also going to get rid of this. And go for a much cheaper and smaller rangefinder tower. Get rid of that. Go for a 6-gunner. There we go. That's almost... That's such an interesting profile. Look at that. It's a massive high forecastle, or forecastle, whatever you want to call it. And the flag on the front of the ship is almost the highest point. And then you've got this kind of diminutive, I don't know, low radar cross section, I guess. Yeah, and now we have 5% weight to play around with, which we can invest into more fuel, I think. And that will make them more able to kind of get out there. We are again quite expensive. Wow, it's carrying a lot of fuel. Well, okay, it's not that much. It's mostly on the engines. Which, how much cheaper is it to just go with it? No, we could save a fair bit with that, but I do like that gas, diesel, electric auxiliary. That is pretty spicy. They are expensive, but yeah, I think they'll do quite well. They're more, I'd say they're more balanced. They're not really that balanced, but they have a good mix of gun, firepower, torpedoes. They're fast, like properly fast. So first proper fast destroyer. Right, let's save that and build. I don't know. We can build a whole bunch of them if we want to, but how much can we afford to build? Currently plus 88 million a turn, but I'm spending money on stuff I don't need to spend money on. 1 billion. Okay, 1 billion per month worth. How much is that? 16 of them. There you go. Built. Lovely. 9 months to do that. Yeah, just give us a few more destroyers. We're also refitting the 16 of them, and then I think I'll leave it here. We'll come back to the light cruisers in the next episode, because yeah, there's going to be a lot of just sitting around waiting for stuff to kick off again. Unfortunately, there's no total war system of just declare war. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.